Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we are reacting to the Nintendo Switch Direct. This is the first reaction stream I'm doing. Let's see what new games Nintendo has for us in store. But there will be no Switch 2 showcases or anything like that, because they already mentioned it, so which sucks because that is the one thing I was looking forward to get to know the system and everything it has. But I guess they're saving that for the direct for the Switch itself, which makes more sense. But there's so much to look forward to. Nintendo, what is it called? Nintendo Metroid Prime 4, Mario Kart. I'm not really a huge Mario Kart fan, but it's still a fun game, so a lot of people are looking forward to that. What also? Let's see. You can see in the chat, so many people are spamming Silk Song. People are talking about Deltarune, Xenoblade 4. Let's see what else. Mother 3, Silk Song. Almost every comment, people are saying Silk Song. Mario, Deltarune tomorrow. Rayman 3. Yo, Rayman is a title I haven't seen. Like, I haven't seen new games in a while. Tomochi. I think I need to open it from the website itself just to get a better feel. Oh, already at the website. Oh, alright, that makes sense. But they said tune in tomorrow for the live stream Nintendo Direct featuring around 30 minutes of upcoming games for Nintendo Switch. There will be no updates about Nintendo Switch 2 during this presentation, so yeah, they already clarified that. But I don't think they will put anything related to Nintendo Switch 2. New Smash Bros. Everything that no one wants, please, and thank you. Pokemon, Silk Song confirmed. Pikmin 5, come on. Deltarune. Splatoon 4. Splatoon 3 just came out and people are already asking for Splatoon 4. Believe it, Silk Song. Is this Switch 2? Persona 6. Switch 2. Silk Song. Mario Kart. I haven't played the first Silk Song. Is it any good? I do want to give it a try. I think it's a Metroidvania type game. New Kirby. That's a good one, Kirby. Persona, 3D open world ice climbers game when. Please delay Silk Song. It will be so funny. Deltarune. Super Mario World Deluxe. No, that's the last thing I want to see. Like another Super Mario Deluxe game. They can like do a new title. I mean, that is just my opinion. There are like too much of what I actually want to see is Mario Odyssey 2. That will be very interesting for the Switch 2. I think if they do that, it will break the internet. Like a new Odyssey game, open world. At least it can be more open world ish instead of new Smash DLC. Are they still dropping DLC for Smash? That's crazy. Deltarune. Deltarune. I did play Deltarune. I think it's a very fun game. It's not really my type of game, but I was curious for the story, and I ended up playing the whole game. I'm not really a turn-based, you know, gamer, but that's really the first turn-based game I played, and I really loved it. So maybe I need to get more into those type of games. 'Cause I was curious about the story when it came out, and I just ended up playing the whole game, and I really loved it. It has a very nice story. Deltarune, new Mario game, please. Animal Crossing, Mario Odyssey. This is what I was looking for. Mario Odyssey. Someone with the same mind link. Smash Bros. Tales of Please, Deltarune. Search 3. Here we go. Here we come. New Smash Bros. GTA 6. No, I don't think Nintendo will put GTA on the Switch, on the new Switch. Or it will just be. I think it can be on the Switch too, but maybe it will be a legacy version. So all I need is MK9. Wind Waker. Yeah, I would love to see Wind. I never beat on Wind Waker, which is crazy. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I never beat in those games. So if they come to the Switch, I think it's time that I finally beat them. Mario Chapter 3. Deltarune confirmed. Deltarune now. Everyone is talking about Deltarune. Nintendo Switch 2 before GTA 6. Fortnite 2. How many minutes are left? There are like, how many minutes are left? Silk Song, Pokemon 2, Diddy Kong Race remake. That's a good one, but sadly, I don't think they will remake that anytime soon. Zelda, what Zelda? CDI remakes. Calling it now, no Zelda. I will be disappointed, to be honest, if they don't at least give us a sneak peek to a new Zelda game for the Switch too. 'Cause I don't think Nintendo will not do that. Announce it if there's going to be a new Zelda. They have to. They have to do a new Zelda, a new Mario, which they already did, a new Mario. But I think for this, maybe they will just give us a new look at Mario Kart, but and also Metroid Prime 4. But the new Zelda will be very good, like at this time. Even though Tears of the Kingdom came like, when did it came out? A few years back, 2 years, 3 years. I think a new Zelda will be awesome, but I don't believe it will be a big title, just like Tears of the Kingdom. It will just be maybe a new 2D Zelda game, which makes more sense because they had less, unless they had enough time to make it for the Nintendo Switch too. That would be awesome. Everyone is spamming Silk Song in the comments. Such crazy. Silk Song. All right, 20 minutes left. Oh, I posted it. It didn't show up. Someone asks when does it start, and the time is like right there in front of their face. Oh wait, this. Sorry. Thanks for the follow. Can't even see the. Hold on. Can't even see the person. I think I need to get this over here. Alex, yeah, Alexis. Thanks for the follow, Alexis. That's better. Oh, Metroid Prime 2 would be awesome. I think at this point they have to announce one of the Metroid Prime games because they already dropped Metroid Prime 1, so there are two left. So that is very obvious. Unless they want to save it for the Nintendo Switch 2. Which I'm fine with it. But if they're not going to do that, at least a Zelda game or a Mario game, Mario Odyssey type game. I feel like everyone really forgot about Mario Odyssey. I don't know if it's me or what, but that game was very criminally underrated, and it still holds up very well. I can't wait to replay it again. It's been a while. It's been, I think, let's see, since last time I played that game, it was a year after COVID. Um, yeah, that's how long I haven't played it. It's a very fun game. Minecraft 2, let's go. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I would love to see those. Bayonetta 99, new Kirby game. Kirby is a good one. Really love to see Kirby. Silk Song today. Almost 90% of the people are saying Silk Song. Silk Song. No Stress 2, Red Alert, New Kirby. Deltarune. Deltarune. Smash 6. Kid Icarus. Ooh, that's a good one. Kid Icarus. Persona 6. New Zelda game. Silk Song is never releasing. GTA 5. Guys, slow down. See everyone spamming Tomodachi. What is that? Tomodachi. I wanna Google it. Like Tomodachi. What is that? Tomodachi. Images. Tomodachi is it a me type of game? Oh, alright. It's a Nintendo DS game. Tomodachi Live. Ah, alright. Alright, I think let's see. Tomodachi gameplay. Gameplay. Um. All right. Is it a movie? Hold on. Tomodachi game. Tomodachi is disappointed. I saw everyone spamming Tomodachi. for a while, and I was curious to see what game it is exactly. Tomodachi 3030 Life, known in Japan as Tomodachi Collection New Life, and in South Korea as French Gathering. Alright, thought it was something. Okay, that's new to me. I've never seen it. Layton 3, Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah, I would love to see that. Sonic, Super Mario Odyssey 2. I think they have to do a Super Mario Odyssey game for the Switch too. They have to, because that game did so well. So they have to. There is no reason that they don't. I'm surprised it's took so long for them to make a new Odyssey type game. But I guess they're taking time on this one. Maybe it will be a launch title for the Switch too. But I think at this point, maybe Metroid Prime 4 will be the launch title. But you never know with Nintendo. You never know. But I think maybe a Metroid game, or Mario game, or maybe they'll just go with Mario Kart 8, unless they're keeping the launch title game a secret until the next direct. Ooh, Mega Man. Haven't heard that name in a while. That would be also awesome, a new Mega Man game. I would love to see that. I hope they do something with Mega Man. It's been a while. It's been years, I think, because they're only releasing I think older games and maybe like remasters and all that. But Mega Man deserves so much more love. Wario Land 5. Yeah, that was also a good one. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild remake. I don't. Um, if they remake Breath of the Wild, I don't know how to feel about that. I honestly don't. I don't think it needs a remake, to be honest. I don't think so. It doesn't need a remake. The game is already perfect how it is. Tears of the Kingdom also. I don't think they will touch those games anytime soon. Unless they want to do it for maybe for Nintendo Switch 3 maybe, or 4, but I don't think they will do it for Nintendo Switch 2. Maybe like an HD version for the new Switch, which makes you play the game in 60 frames per second. Maybe that, but I don't think we really need remakes. Deltarune always. Deltarune. Why Luigi? Why Luigi? Silk Song or Riot. Nintendo fans are crazy. Chrono Trigger. Someone said Tomodachi Life, please. Oh my god. 10 minutes. Alright, 10 minutes left until the direct starts. I'll just do this when the direct starts, and I think I'm good. Alright, that should be good for later. Forgot to check, hold on. I want to test it out to see what the audio looks like. What? Legend of Zelda remake? Only have 9 minutes, so I was curious to see what it was about. See what this guy has to say because this is my favorite game.
This game sat in my backlog for years, and now that I finally had a chance to
For
play
years?
it, um, I've got some thoughts. Believe it or not, this is the first Zelda game I've actually finished since Ocarina of Time for
Alright,
the
you're a real
Nintendo
Zelda fan.
64. Yeah, let's talk about it. Copy of it on the Breath of the Wild has been sitting in my backlog for quite some time now. I actually own a copy of it on the Wii U, and I didn't get my Switch till way later in the game. And I probably
No,
started
you should
this
have
game
played it
like,
earlier. It's
I
a
don't know,
great game.
two or three different times before I actually sat down and stuck with it. And now that I finally rolled credits, I got a lot to say. This isn't going to be like a
There is
full
a lot to say.
review. I just really needed to get my thoughts out there for this game. I really wanted to talk about how it changed my perspective on
In
open world
life.
games and if it was worth the wait. So, why did it take me this long to
Yeah, why?
play Breath of the Wild? First off, I'm not a huge fan of open world games with all the endless checklists and the kind of aimless wandering. Just, I never felt like I had enough time to play something like this. And not knowing what to do in games nowadays kind of scares me because I just don't have as much time as I'd like to put into some of these open world games. But
Yeah,
what really changed my mind is I
that
actually
is
played this
understandable.
live on stream and really built a community. So it was like playing with a whole group of friends. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know that I would have stuck with it if it wasn't for playing on stream and having people into the world and was just like, hey, figure it out. Only real tutorials that I remember are fighting the smaller guardians inside some of the shrines. It kind of gave you an idea of how to do that, but after that, you were really on your own, and it was honestly a little intimidating. I mean, you could
It's not that really intimidating, to be honest. I think if you're a real like Zelda fan, you should be able to get around. It wasn't. Let's see. The first time I played it, it wasn't really that hard to get around. The feeling you did get is, what if you go there? What will happen? Especially the first hours of the game, you will think about like, are you strong enough, or do you have the right, weapons, or like, are you good to go there? That was the feeling I was getting playing Breath of the Wild for the first time. So I don't know, but it's just
literally
his
just
opinion, so and I
walk to
respect it.
Ganon straight from the start of the game. I don't advise it, by the way, but you could. That's how much freedom there was in this.
And that is one. Sorry, that is one thing I don't really like about Breath of the Wild. That you can go straight to the final boss. Like if you go to the castle, you can pick up a few weapons and already beat the game in less than 1 hour at least. Or if you're a speedrunner, you can beat it. I think, if don't get me wrong, I think 20 minutes or even 5 minutes. There are people who have done it. I think Point Crow is one of them. But that is one thing I don't like. But they improved it a lot in Tears of the Kingdom because you cannot just go to the final boss just like that. It is way more harder and more complicated. And that is what I like how they did in that game because they did everything so well. Um, Also with the bosses, the overworld bosses, they improved a lot on from Breath of the Wild because I feel like they were too easy and pretty straightforward. But in Tears of the Kingdom, it's not the case because you have to explore, you have to get stronger, you have to get better weapons in order to beat a certain boss because you will die a lot. So yeah, let's
This
hear what he
game,
has to
it
say
really
more.
felt like this was the type of game that Nintendo envisioned for Zelda right from the start. If you think back to the old
Yeah,
first
that makes
NES
sense.
game, It was about as open world as you could possibly do for an 8-bit game. And I think that was one of the driving reasons why I kept playing this one. It just there was so many nods to the old Zelda, some of the same feeling that you got from Hyrule from
4 minutes
playing the
left.
original one, you get in this as well. The gameplay in Breath of the Wild is what really shines, I think. Everything revolves
Yes.
around exploring and player creativity. I can't tell you how many times where I was
But I think that's really the point of open world games. If you love open world games, you will not get tired of exploring every tiny bit corner in Breath of the Wild. And I'm a really huge fan of open world games, so that's why I can't really never complain about Breath of the Wild being like that big and that you have to do this, you have to go there and do this and I just don't care about that. I love open world games, so I will go to that corner to find a piece of material or certain item so I can make progress. I think that's cool. But it's not like that it's open world and it's like it is empty. It's that empty, like every corner of the game you go to, you will find something new. I Yeah, as far as I can remember, yeah, you will find new people, like for example, the Gerudos, um, the Hylians, etc. So that is really what makes open world games more fun. If you can go to another corner of the map and you can find new things to, like look forward to, new NPCs to talk to, with different kind of dialogues, that makes the open world games more fun.
going in to do one specific objective and got sidetracked like 3 different times on the way there. And that's kind of the charm to this as well. You
Yeah,
can
true.
say, hey,
I
I'm going to
agree.
go finish this one particular shrine or maybe this one particular side
I
quest
go completely
and
to a
then
different
get pulled
direction.
into 8 different directions while you're trying to get there. But for whatever reason, in this one, it did not give me that overwhelming feeling. It gave me a sense of
All right.
really wanting to explore Hyrule. And it's all designed to let you approach challenges however you want. That's one of the
Yeah,
big things I
true.
loved about this. If you wanted to just try and sneak around and be stealthy Archer Link, you totally could. Or if you wanted to just go into it head on and
In my case, when I started playing, I was so afraid to die. Every corner I went to and I saw a Bokoblin base, I always tried to do it stealthily because I was so afraid to die, especially in the first hours of the game when you're only on 3 hearts. You did not just want to die. So every enemy I saw, I took them on like a stealthy approach. So that was the case when I first started. But nowadays, I'll just go on head on. I just don't care. I don't even care about dying also because like you don't lose your materials or anything like that, because that is also what I like about this game. You just die and you just start over from where you last saved or before you fought enemies. So that's one thing I like about Tears and Breath of the Wild.
fight everybody with your sword, you could try it. It's not super well advised, but yeah, the options are endless and there's
Yep.
yeah, just all kinds of different ways, especially as you start to get some of the guardian powers, then the game really opens up for more exploration. It
Yeah,
almost
true.
feels like you're cheesing it at some points because it seems like, man, you feel like, am I actually supposed to be
Oh, we started.
completing this
Let's
objective
start.
in this way?
I'll check you out later, maybe. All right, let's go. Should I make it like this or? Oh, Endrick's Legacy. The tales of brave heroes begin. I'm not really a huge fan of these type of games, but the visuals are very cool. Art and art style. There's a new game, I think. Oh, Dragon Quest 3 HD2 remake. Alright.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in.
Wait,
for
that is
that
a few
as well.
days.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2
Dragon
HD
Quest.
2D remake from Square
Not a
Enix.
fan of these games, but I think they're cool.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
Alright.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Okay. Indie games.
Escape from dire straits.
Escape from Dire Straits. No hope. Okay.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Mars Simulator? No rescue.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
No sleep for Calamity. No sleep for
The
Calamity.
latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your
That's
mission
cool.
is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality.
All the music is not copyrighted. They'll just mute it most of the time.
From Nintendo Switch system, July 25th. Unleash the supernatural.
Mortal Kombat? Detective and Devil.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Man, what's up with
Set
all
in
these
Capital
HD
City
remakes?
In the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside
I really
demons
hope they
as a
don't
devil summoner.
do remakes
To
for Breath
protect
of the
the
Wild.
capital, Raido must
And Tears of the
investigate
Kingdom,
a
'cause I don't
series
think
of
it's really
supernatural
needed.
cases. Fight in real-time
not
battles
my type
alongside
of
demons
game.
you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can
Turn-based
even
combat.
turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can
Not my
also
cup
be
of tea.
useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
Just want to mute because of the mega copyright. Hope not. That's right. I assume your bird gave us all.
Accuracy that will shake the mystery of the Soulless Army
Soulless Army.
launches on Nintendo Switch
Remastered.
June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
What else? What's next?
Consume
Oh,
darkness.
this one looks cool.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world. You're
Metroidvania.
greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Ooh, I might try
But who
this.
is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
All right.
By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you
Pac-Man.
couldn't reach before.
All right. Nice concept. It's literally Pac-Man. The sound.
Creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and
It's not
Pog
bad.
can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
That's crazy.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
Alright, I like that. Upgrades.
Work to uncover Puck's true goal. And
Wait,
devour
Puck?
enemies to survive this cruel world.
It's really
Experience
Pac-Man.
a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch, July 18th.
I might try it out. It looks fun. I love the background
rhythmic
there.
march begins.
Music.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2
Alright,
are drumming
don't
onto
care.
Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
I'm not a target audience for this. Wrong audience.
The Patapon advances them forward. While Pawn
Patapon
has them attack.
What is this?
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From
Cute.
the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon. Build
That
up
reminds
your
me of
opponent to
Stickman
take
War.
on hordes of fierce foes. Plus,
Alright. I don't want to get copyright.
Replay launches on Nintendo Switch,
Oh.
July 11th.
What's up with all these remakes and replays? This has to be a good one.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where
Pokémon?
your new life begins.
Story of Seasons. Wait, is this a DLC?
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Wasn't there already Story of Seasons that came out last year?
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals. Then sell your produce and other wares at the
I don't
town's
think this-
weekly bazaar.
This game really suits adults.
As
Kids
bazaar
would
sales grow,
love to play this
you'll
game.
help the once
I think
famous
this
market
game was with my
regain its
sister.
former
She's like
splendor.
14.
honestly.
She
You can
loves
also
this.
get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone.
Really? You can get married? That's crazy. Aren't you like 14?
Plus, taking
What is going
advantage of
on?
Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze. The
Good game.
winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
The Story of the
August
Season game
27th.
already came out, I think, 2 years ago. Or last year.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Yeah, it's a new game.
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 9. Mario Kart. Metroid Prime? No, I don't think. It looks like Metroid Prime. Yes! This is what I came for. Let's go! Yo. Let's go!
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Viewers.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Vuros.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle
Yo,
are
they
waiting
look
to
badass.
strike.
Yo, this game looks so good.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Psychic abilities.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Interesting.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Yo.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
That is badass. That is cool. I love that. Chosen one. Yo, the world looks so cool. Morph ball.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros?
The baby.
The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Release date? No date? Chosen one. Oh, I thought it was going to put. Yo, that is so cool.
It looks like even more
Damn.
challenges await Samus.
Yo, goosebumps.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
That is so cool.
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Alright, these are just going to be.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
Yo, it looks so badass.
Once upon a time,
Alright, don't really care. Not the target audience. Disney? Alright, Disney villains.
villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix
Yo,
ingredients to brew
Metroid
all
Prime
sorts
4.
of
Let's
strange
go.
elixirs. Then serve them to your
All right.
villainous visitors, including Earth.
So they did Metroid Prime 4 already. I guess the last one will be Mario Kart. I'm hoping for a new Zelda. I am hoping for a new Zelda. Hoping for a new Zelda. I'm really hoping for a new Zelda.
Nintendo Switch later today.
At least a sneak peek.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Spellbinding adventure, right?
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the
Not my type
magical
of game, but I
arts.
really love the art style.
During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
Alright, now the target audience.
There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes.
The younger me
Take
would
on
love to
various
play these
jobs
games.
to help pay for tuition.
They're still
Or
cool.
use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original
The art style
items.
reminds me of Stardew
Plus, up to
Valley.
4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
Alright, nice.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo
Witchbrook.
Switch this
Alright,
holiday.
nice game.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await.
Yes, that is my
Set
type.
off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll
Wow.
explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds?
It has the same art
Find
style
out
from
when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
It has the same art style
Celebrate
from
the
what's
40th
that game
anniversary
called?
of Gradius with a collection of arcade
Cuphead.
shoot-'em-up
Yeah, it's
games
the same
from
art style
across the
as Cuphead.
series. Titles include
But I would love to
Gradius,
try that game out. It looks cool.
Salamander, Life Force,
Alright, these games.
Gradius 2,
I don't really feel these games because I think
Gradius 3,
they're old.
and Salamander
Like they can
2.
just leave it
Some
behind.
titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions.
At
and
least make
launch years.
something that is
Plus,
relevant.
Take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
But I guess I still like, you know, I appreciate the effort they put in these
Gradius
games to,
Origins
like, you know,
launches on
make
the
it
Nintendo
cool.
Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro
Alright,
Dancer.
no,
Press
my
the
cup of
corresponding
tea.
bu-
Not the target audience. Still, cool art style. What was that? Oh, Necro Dancer.
Let's see what's in store.
Powerpuff Girls?
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Wait, was
There are
that the game they were
stores
talking about?
galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop.
Tamagotchi? Let's see.
Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop.
Tamagotchi?
12 wonderful stores.
They were
need
talking
your
about
help.
Tamagotchi. And this is Tamagotchi.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop.
Tamagotchi.
In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town
Tamagotchi.
livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo
Tamagotchi
Switch
was not the
June
same.
27th.
They were talking about Tamagotchi. Pokemon. Alright. So I don't get copyright. Pokemon. Pokemon Legends.
Welcome to Pokémon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokémon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokémon.
I'm not a huge Pokemon fan.
The setting is this metropolis,
But I do
that
love
also
the
appears
series
in the
back
Pokémon
then.
X and
I
Pokémon
was
Y
younger.
games. Lumio City.
Lumio City.
To make it easier for people and Pokémon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokémon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones.
Wild Zones.
These areas are special environments where wild Pokémon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokémon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokémon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokémon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when
There's
night
always
falls,
a but.
the city's aura transforms. Highly
That's
skilled
cool.
trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Bye.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key.
That's cool.
And with Mega Evolution, some Pokémon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A. Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are two sides
It's
to
crazy how
Lumio
many
City.
elements they add to
It
this type of
seems
games.
there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokémon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
I guess this will be on a Nintendo
In
Switch
Lumio
too.
City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets
How
to
long have
uncover.
they been?
Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
All right. Next Zelda game. All right.
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see. Boop.
Duck
Doesn't
Hunt.
have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
All right.
Boop. You wanna see? Boop.
Rhythm.
Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop.
Yo.
It sounds easy,
It looks easy.
but the timing is super tricky.
All right.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm. In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
Do you control the other ones also? Or the last one? Oh, the last one.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Oh, I got it.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
Alright, copyright. Not a fan of rhythm games, but it looks cool. Cool family game. 2026.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of
I
music
don't think
produced
much
by
people
renowned
care about this.
Japanese
We want a new
musicians.
Zelda.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it.
No rhythm at all, because I don't play rhythm games.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Alright,
Please take a look.
let's take a look.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one,
Alright.
freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Oh, cool.
When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Yay,
Your
new
digital
Zelda.
games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
That is so cool. I love it. You mean
If you
Nintendo
have
Switch
two
too?
Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card
I
from
forgot the
one
Nintendo Switch too.
and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want,
Does that mean you don't have
just
to
as if you
download
had
it?
inserted a physical game card.
Oh, yeah, that makes
With
sense.
virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
All right, that's cool.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Oh, Lincoln.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game.
All right,
Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
that is cool. Especially if you have more people
And you're
in
done.
a household that
They can now play
want
on
to
their
play a
own
game.
system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
Oh,
making digital games even easier to
Alright.
use. Virtual game card.
cool concept. I love it. But I don't know why they
The
didn't
virtual
like
game
put
card
the
feature lets you swap
Switch
games
2.
between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
Alright, that makes sense.
This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Late April.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Oh, not my cup of tea. What? But the graphics looks a bit yuck. No way High on Life is coming to the Switch. I never played it, by the way. I might start playing it. No way, man. High on Life on the Switch. Ooh, that is cool. I hope they improve the graphics because it looks really bad. What is this? I was talking about Mega Man, also Bomberman. I haven't heard a while from these games.
Once more.
Uncover history once more. Is that a Mesosaur?
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2.
No,
is
another
venturing onto
remaster.
Nintendo Switch.
Yo!
Meet Gustav. the
Every
royal
game is getting a
and
remaster
explorer.
nowadays.
2 heroes whose fates and legacies will
It is not a bad
intertwine
thing, like,
across generations.
If it is a
in
good
this
game,
epic
I don't mind if it,
RPG.
it gets a remaster. But games that I never heard of, or people never heard of, or people
Experience the
barely
original
played.
story, along with
But
brand new events
I think
that expand
like,
the
the
vibrant
fans
world of
will really
Sogndale.
appreciate it, which is good. At least you're making the fan base happy.
Plus,
But
team
yeah,
up
it's not
with
my
more
type of
characters in
game.
battle
I'm not a target audience.
and transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system.
Or I think the
After
art style
finishing
still
the main
looks
story,
outdated.
You can
To be
test your
honest,
mettle and might against even more powerful
they could have like
bosses.
bumped it like Dragon
What
Quest,
histories will you
just to make it
uncover
look,
through the ages?
HD-ish.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch
Not my
later
cup of tea.
today. Monumental adventures await.
Oh, what is this?
Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games.
There's some.
Wander through isometric worlds.
Wasn't this a
filled with
mobile game?
stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying
mind-bending.
secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets
Oh,
of the
she's
sacred
she's-
geometry. Both
she's a
games
mother now.
contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today.
They better
on
end this.
Nintendo eShop.
They
And
direct were a big
Help
banger.
Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on
If
Nintendo
they don't put
Switch
like
this summer.
a huge game at the end, I call this the directed L. Mario Golf.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Guess what? I don't care. No, I'm kidding.
Time your button press just right and take your shot.
It's fun, family game, or if you want to play with your
Perform
friends at
backspins,
least.
side spins, and other special shots.
Nice. Dang.
In the single-player challenge mode,
Online
compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
All right.
In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf
What?
that's not quite par for the
Isn't that cheating?
Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot
ready to
Shots
tee
lands
up.
on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay. Ooh. Marvel. Another Marvel game.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of
All right.
15, including the likes of the
I
spectacular
used to like these games,
Spider-Man
but
and the
nowadays I
ferocious
don't really
Wolverine
feel,
to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants
I
to
do love the
aerial
art
races,
style, so.
you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time.
Isn't this a
Take advantage of your team's strengths to
SNES
overwhelm
game?
your foes. Plus, up to 4 players
Nintendo
can
Switch Online
assemble for
version.
local or online co-op play.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I think I did play this.
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe
then.
begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches
Cosmic
on the
Invasion.
Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
I don't think I played this one. I played something similar.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Alright.
Please take a
Announcement.
look.
Alright. Alright. No. Zelda? Mario? No. No. No, what is this? What is this? It is not what I signed up for.
How refreshing.
What is this AI game? Grandpa?
Hiya.
Is this really the last game? Come on.
Tomodachi Life.
Yep.
Living the dream.
Give the people what they want. They were spamming Tomodachi Life in the comments, so they got what they wanted. I hope they're happy. Tomodachi.
Did you want to talk?
Ah,
No, wait, what is
thought
that?
that was only a dream.
Oh, yeah.
That was Tomodachi Life.
Why would people want that?
The first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Wow, that is long.
In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at
Did
sea.
she just fart it?
What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it.
The only good thing for me was
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo
I think I saw
Direct so
2
far.
good games. 2 Metroidvania games, and
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
it's not.
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Hold on.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Hold on. They got something
Thank you
special.
for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
But too bad it's not a game.
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much.
What is the announcement?
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
Alright.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Alright.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Alright.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Alright, cool. I'll get it.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Alright, cool.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
I'm pretty sad it's not a game
That's all
announcement,
for
but
today's Nintendo
Alright.
Direct. Thank you
is
for
that
watching.
really all? Because alright, that is all. Alright. Once you see this logo, it is all. Yeah, thanks for watching. Alright. I want to get back to Metroid Prime. I want to rewatch that. Oh, it was somewhere here. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Well, the locals.
I'd like to spend more.
I want to watch it in HD. Alright. Hope it doesn't buffer.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Alright, after this, so it got best times too.
Next, please take a look at this.
This is the coolest thing ever. I hope it runs to 60 frames per second. Which I think it will. Yo, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Samus Aran.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Planet
Here,
Vuros.
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Hold on. Agent Laymorn sculpture carved from a single stone with identical dimensions to similar statues. A receptacle from the psychic mote is built into his forehead. Alright. I really love the hand signs there. It's amazing.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Yeah, I love the designs of these guys.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also
I really
allow
like
her
this
to
one.
control the trajectory of her being
That is so cool.
with the power of her mind.
Yo.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Chosen one.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Yo, this game looks so cool. We play some Freight Indian. Just cannot wait to get my hands on this. Yo, this looks dope, bro. Super cool.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
Love it.
Okay,
Love every second
let's
of it.
move on to some more headlines.
Alright, that was it. Yo, Metroid Prime 4 looks cool. But yeah, I'm happy, but I'm still a little bit disappointed. Like, they didn't say anything about Zelda, at least, or at least Mario. But alright, guess we'll have to wait in a few days. I think for the 4th of April to see what else Nintendo have in store. Because I do know when I look at them, they have more in store. They're just hiding it for now. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for this stream. Thanks for watching, and I don't think I will be streaming Tears of the Kingdom today. But I have other plans because I'm currently working on a new video. But that is in the works. I was working on the script, so that is what I'm going to be doing. Complete the script, and yeah, and what is left is recording. I already have alright, I think I already have the footage because I'm just going to be using footage I already have. So it's, yeah, what is left is editing. So yeah, make sure